Okay, what's going on here? Alright, so there's some plants. Curiel green. Alright, so now we got level 6 or whatever. I don't know why I just did that. It was weird. Yeah, okay, calm down, sir. Still can't get in there, though. We are such a pool expert, you know? Damn you! How's it going? I'd rather be guarding a shop in the city or something. This is so dull. That's too bad. Damn! Just when you think you have good clearance, you still can't do shit. Wait, what? Yeah, that's that jerk Karn. Freaking Dell. Woo! Not in there. Go in here. It just won't come out. I've been in here for so long. I'm never trusting my wife's cooking again. Okay, that's fine. I'll take your card, though. Clearance changed to 7. Okay. Do 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 do. How's it going? Get back to your post, soldier. What? Someone stealing food from the lunchroom? First I've heard of it. I mean, you can't seem to open this door. Oh, we've already been in here. Gotta go back to the bathroom, huh? Take a big dump ski. Not in that one. Not in that one. There we go. How's it going? Assistant Aldo. The machines in here have been malfunctioning, and I've been waiting ages for a technician. I can't get any work done until they're fixed. Kylan's not gonna like this. Uh-oh. That's too bad. Kylan King is not gonna like this, you know. Do 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 do. We need a technician in here. Somebody in here? Or is there? That freaking spike. The properties of the fluid. Aw, that's sad. Suddenly some random dude. I'm supposed to service several machines down here somewhere, but I don't know where to go. Can you show me? How about I just take your clothes instead? What? That is uncalled for. Jeez, these clothes are so baggy. Alrighty then. CD player stops. Somebody get the technician here. Out of ammo, sir. How's it going? Hi, what seems to be the problem? Finally, this machine isn't working at all. Can you, show me what's wrong? Huh? What kind of technician are you? Okay, look here. Okay, look at where I'm pointing. That thing there. It's supposed to be blinking, but it's not. Pickpocket. Feigned confusion. Oh yes, I see. Sapphire carefully checks Assistant Aldo's pockets. Access card found. Clearance level changed to 8. Okay, I see the problem. Well, what is it? It's kind of hard to describe to you because you probably wouldn't get it. I'm just gonna go get my tools and come right back, okay? Fine, fine. We got another thingamajigger. Supposed to be open? Alright, here. That is correct, sir. Bum, bum, bum. We can go in here now, ladies and germs. There's a chest. Found Assistant Aldo's spare lab coat and administrative keycard. Okay. I don't know if I have a wardrobe big enough for all these outfits. Change to 9. Fun. Do. How you doing? Quiet, you. Suck it up. How's it going? Who are you and why are you wearing my assistant's coat? Did you steal his access card? Yes and yes. We were stuck in this stupid lab against our own free will by someone who we thought was our friend. We're having a great day. Be a doll and cooperate, okay? Ah, you must be the ones that Trigger had brought in with Heidegger. You assumed that Trigger was my friend? What a naive child. He is our head scientist. Yes, Marco Melonera told us all about Trigger's past projects and stuff. We don't care. We just want to find our real friend, a small boy, and get out of here. Ha! You assume that Trigger's research had ended. I suppose that makes sense. Not even that old coot Markham knows of the arrangement between Trigger and Heidegger. I don't care. I really have no interest in that backstabbing traitor anymore, so just show us where Bolt is. I'll do you one better. I'll take your corpses to Heidegger himself and get a handsome reward for taking down the stooges who pose a threat to his plan. I guess there's no avoiding this. I just took off my clothes. Kylan. Professor Kylan, you know what's going on below, don't you? Admit it. These people have an incriminating letter addressed to Randall Heidegger. Bah! Why couldn't the two of you just be obedient little toy soldiers instead of poking your noses into affairs that do not concern you? I'll have to put you down for Heidegger. Okay. He's got a gun! I burned him, and it was cool. Bio! Bum bum bum. Haha. Haha. Bum bum bum. I speared him. That's what I did on my summer vacation. Stop shooting me, sir! I don't appreciate that nonsense. Meh. 2,500 experience, 8,000 gold. Rosetta Stone. Sapphire's now level 33. How's it going? It's over, Kylan. What's going on? Ha! Looks like Heidegger underestimated you. The plan was to lock you up for long enough for his plan to be realized. But no matter. Orilon will meet with him soon. He vanished! Where'd he go? Obtained? Obtained! Ladies and gentlemen, we just obtained Kylan's access. Clearance level changed to 10. Fun. I'm starting to get creeped out by all this Orilon talk. The guy's face is a skull. I don't need that image in my head. Who or what is Orilon? I'm afraid that knowledge of that individual is above our pay grade. To be honest, I don't think many people even do know of him. He claims to be an Esper, but Godot says that there's no way that's possible. And Godot would know. And yes, I meant for that to rhyme. You're associated with Godot? What kind of important figures are you? Oh, we're just a sort of ragtag group of people who are out to stop Remove from, well, we don't know what he's doing exactly. We think he's trying to build a weapon of mass destruction. I don't know why I just added mass destruction, it just felt right. And Heidegger was daft enough to believe that a group looking to go toe-to-toe with Remove would ever be contained here. Either he's much dumber than he looks, or Trigger knew that you would be able to escape. I'm not about to welcome that scoundrel back on a mere assumption. I agree with Houtley. But enough about that. We can probably find Bolt now. So let's just forget about all this nonsense involving Trigger, Heidegger, and Orilon for a bit. It's all likely connected anyhow, but I see your point. Let's venture below to the disused AI labs. I don't want to go there. Probably sucks down there, man. Okay, now to get out of here before any guards or that rude assistant come snooping. Come snooping. Disable thingamabobs with a beep. Alright, where haven't we been? Sure, there's somewhere. Was there anything up here? I don't even remember. Uh-oh. Bum 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 bum. Uh-oh. Dual horn, Stalky! Okay. Dark does not work on Mr. Dual Horn for some reason. I swear, Houtley is always going to sleep. I swear. It's so inappropriate. Not a fan. Would not recommend. Do-do-do-do-do. Fire does not work either on this jerk. Slap! He just slapped an old man. That's disgusting. You sicken me, sir. Lightning works. Pet pills. Pet boys. Stamina plus materia. High potion. Do-do-do. Toxin. Oh, we fought Toxin before. See, sleep always to Houtley. Always. It's quite disgusting. Do-do-do. 10-10-3-2-1. Dun dun, flan oil. Do. What is that? I don't know. I see a chesticle. 500 gold. Earthworks. They're all over poor Houtley over there. Oh my god, someone else actually got put to sleep. That's a miracle. Bum, bum, bum. Haha. Houtley, you're almost dead. It's not a good thing. Hello there, sir. Verona Elite, huh? Who the hell are you? Where's Bolt? Is he in there? Get out of my way, you stupid lackey. No way. Then we'll have... Then we're just gonna have to move you out of the way. He does magic. Sleep. Why am I not surprised? Do-do-do-do. You put Ken to sleep! How dare you! Dun dun. Defeated. Bolt. Bolt, are you okay? They didn't give you COVID, did they? Have we met before? Huh? What do you mean? Of course we have. Don't mess around right now. We really got to get out of here. Are you hurt? I don't have any memory of you. Can we be friends? Why can't we be friends? Why can't we be friends? No, we are friends. I call you my little brother. You call me Big... You really don't remember, do you? No, I'm sorry. Are we friends? I can't seem to remember very much. Critical system error. Shutting down... What? Bolt? What in tarnation? There is nobody by that name here. Trigger Ramsey? Where's the boy that these two are looking for? Tell us immediately or I'm gonna show you what makes me such a goddamn prodigy, you jerk. Sitting in that chair is an android. It is not a boy. It never was a boy. There was never a child named Bolt. Yet it is the only reason I wanted to return to Verona City in my life. What kind of nonsense are you sputtering? I can show all of you if you just, behave. We're on the same side here. If you bring Bolt and follow me on Twitch, I'll show you what's going on and why yeah, I actually did betray you. Are you gonna believe this schmuck? I don't know. You saw what just happened to Bolt. Maybe we should at least see what's going on. Good. I promise nobody's getting hurt here. If anything, I'm trying to save a life instead. Come on. Well, this is getting interesting. Glad we sprung you guys out of that containment room now. Okay. Random save point. Because why the beep not? Do. Mana shard. Mana shard. Oh, what do we have over here? $25 MP. I'm okay with that. Sleeping bag. Brimstone. Expotion. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. Oh boy. Thank you for coming. I was almost afraid that you wouldn't. Heavens. I don't understand. Trigger? Why are there a bunch of bolts and tubes? You said bolts and tubes. You remember what Markham said about what I used to do? My involvement with the program to create artificial life. It was all my doing, and my only intention was to get back what I lost. My son. Oh. Bolt is your son? His name was Rolls, but yes. Was he a prince? It was a few years ago. My wife, well, she left me years ago. Didn't care much for my attitude anymore and my smoking habit, I suppose. It was just Rolls and I, father and son. I used to beat him severely on Fridays. Wasn't until I was doing work on the outskirts of Darnacles, back before there was peace between King Vale and the Barona family. I was on my way to Oaktown with Rolls. He always wanted to go there. He was such a big history buff, you know. Loved the Branch Dragoons, and they were pretty big in Oaktown. Just like cheese. Well, we never made it to Oaktown. Not together, at least. That's too bad. Those damn Lupin. They thought that I was a rebel with a kid. Tried to kill us. Rolls didn't stand a chance. He really didn't. He was only in level 1. I barely got out alive myself. After getting treated in Oaktown, I said fuck the job, came back home, told Markham about what had happened. Good guy. He looked after me. I spent a few years doing nothing but killing myself. Drinking, smoking, thinking, trying to free my mind. Shit that'll make your body give up early on you. Wasn't until Markham came to me one day with an idea. He wanted to kickstart a program to start creating artificial life. He started a Kickstarter. We Baronians have always been big on pushing boundaries, right? So yeah, I took the job. You know why? You wanted to bring your son back to life, or, well, as best as you could. Yeah, it was a long road. Never really seemed to be working out. I mean, I was able to get prototypes built and stuff. They could look like Rolls, but shit always went wrong. Every time I see Rolls, I want to say Rays for some reason. I don't know why. They've always had crippling memory issues. I was never able to figure it out. They could retain information for a time before just losing everything they had learned. All of it. With the last few attempts, it was getting more severe. I was losing hope, and then the Verona Power Company shut down the damn project. It was mostly Heidegger's doing. That bastard! What you learned about it using up too much power, yeah, that was true. It just wasn't deemed feasible. I asked for an immediate transfer to Ivelisse, and I got it. That's why I was in Alexandria. Couldn't stand to be home anymore. It should be. Couldn't stand to be anywhere near all of this. I can't believe it. I mean, I never would have. My little brother. Poor little Bolt. I don't know how the hell this one got out. I really don't. But when I saw the augurs show up with it in Alexandria, all the anger and resentment I had for my failures returned. There stood something that looked a lot like my son, talking about big dreams and having crazy ambitions, only it was eventually going to be forgotten, all of it, in a mere nanosecond. The idea of this android wanting to be a fucking superhero of all things, it killed me inside, and I didn't know how to deal with it. So what did I do? I acted like an asshole to it. Seems about right. Twill? I thought I heard something. Might be more soldiers in Heidegger's pocket. I'll go and check it out. Alright, Ken. So where in tarnation does your damn betrayal fit into all of this? Before I left Alexandria, I sent a message to Heidegger. I've been keeping in touch with them off and on. We message on Discord all the time. And he was promising to help me to finally have my son back. I was reporting on what was happening, how we were pursuing nethicite shards. Did I know that Heidegger was working with Orilon? No. But that's probably why this plan worked. Heidegger wanted you all to be locked up so that he could allow the Esper Alexander to kill President Soren Barona. In return for getting you locked up, I'd get my son back. Are you serious? We have to warn the president at once. I agree, and I fully intend on doing so, but not before I do something. I've already downloaded the memory core. Uh-oh. What was that? That didn't sound good. And Twill was out there. Maybe he got one-shotted. It's Orilon! Hello, little ones. I hope that I am not interrupting anything. Orilon, what are you doing here? I was hoping that it would be fairly obvious, girl. I'm here to make sure that our plan is not interrupted by your meddling little fools. Once Heidegger takes care of that foolish Soren Barona, Alexander is going to kill Heidegger, replace him, and control the entirety of the silly Barona Republic for Ramu. That doesn't sound like the Alexander I know. You damn creature, that's not what I wanted out of this. The Espers will never control the Barona Republic. No, they shall not. Not as long as there are soldiers to defend it. Soldiers, like that pushover outside. Ha! Don't make me laugh. He beat Ken! Twill, I've heard enough. Let's get this Esper thing out of the way so that we can warn Soren Barona. Oh yes, try and fight me. I dare you. But of course, I suppose that a few of you have been awaiting your chance to do so for quite a while now, Well then, let me grant your wish. The hell? He looks a lot different now. Disgusting mortal beings. You have been a nuisance for long enough. It is time for you all to be removed from this equation. Looks like a person surrounded by water with a harp smashed over its head. That's what it looks like to me. I'm just saying. Damn! That tickled a little bit. A scythe. It looks like a smashed harp. So I guess he's basically the Grim Reaper. Can't poison him, apparently. Well, he does ice magic. Ba-doom! 2722. This is Aroma's palette swap. Ba-da-ba-da-boom! Bum 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 bum. Do-do-do. Yeah, Trigger has some really nice abilities. No doubt about that. Especially when you're in for the long haul. Scythe! Well, I guess since he's undead, Silver Bullet may work well. Yeah. Entrancing Waves. And then we have Confusion. That's pretty fun. I enjoy Confusion, you know? No, 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 no. Too bad that didn't heal status. Death! Well, she's not confused anymore. That's nice. Ba-ba-ba-ba-bum. Speaking of limits, Grenadier. Ooh, that should work nice. Meh. Stop killing people! It's so rude. Bum bum bum. Can't do any of yours right now. Aw. Flare! Since when do you know Flare? That's almost a one-shot. But almost. Stealth attack. Theotin. I don't think any of those. Oh, I forgot that she has life. I could have just used that. Nocto Helix. I don't think that would be a good thing to do. Desolator. Bada boom. Got him. 6,000 experience, 20,000 gold. Punisher and Mega Elixir. Holly is now level 35. Coolio. Haha, is that all this guy had in him? Why didn't you guys beat him up sooner? Haha, this form is dying. But allow me to show you a trick. Oh, not a trick. Ah! 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 What the? I guess he's a Hydra. What level of sorcery is this? A level far beyond your comprehension, old man. I can assure you of that. How many times can he... Infinitely now. If you'll excuse me, I must depart. You see these forms, well, take a bit of time to grow in power. In the meantime, I suggest you try to save your precious president. I don't care about the president. I didn't even vote for him. What are you talking about? Thank God you're only wounded, Ken. Only? I can't even stand on my own, Loxley. I'm hardly fine. Okay, okay. We'll get you looked after. Cast Cure 2 on him. You guys should get to the presidential estate on the double. I have to get Twill treated, but we'll meet you there if possible. Oh, don't rush to get there, if Twill can hardly move. I'm sure that we can deal with one man anyway. Just go make sure that Twill will be okay. Oh, he will be. You should have seen him after he tried to fight a dragon by himself before. Twill is the cockiest man I've ever met in my life, I swear it. Before we go, there is one last thing to do down here. We're missing someone, are we not? The kid? Ross. Bolt. Yeah, I think that I can salvage him, though a few memories may be missing. He's gonna forget the time he got molested by Donald Trump. If you think you can, Trigger, then you have to try, right? Not for us, but for yourself. Yeah, let's just go back in the room, okay? I'll show you a little something in the back room. Uh-oh, that's suggestive. Oh yeah, I think I saw that door when we were in there. But we were a little too busy for me to bother asking about it. Well, come on then. Do what you guys gotta do. But don't take too long. President Barona's life may be in danger. Probably.